Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about a very important safety topic, and that's move over laws. You may have heard about them, but do you really know what they are and why they matter? Let's take a look at that. Move over laws have been written and passed to protect emergency responders, roadside workers, and law enforcement officers while they're assisting others, working on the road, or performing official duties. Every state has a move over law of some type, and these laws vary slightly from state to state. But the main idea is pretty simple. When you see an emergency vehicle with its lights flashing, or you hear one with its siren going, you need to move over, out of their way. In Illinois, for example, the move over law is called Scott's Law. Scott's Law was named after a Chicago fireman, Lieutenant Scott Gillen, who was tragically struck and killed by a driver on the Dan Ryan Expressway. The driver who hit Lieutenant Gillen was traveling in the lane immediately adjacent to where his emergency vehicle was parked, while he was aiding motorists involved in an accident. The law was specifically written to protect emergency personnel, but if safe to do so, drivers should move over for everyone pulled over on the side of a road. All vehicles, no matter what, every time. Let's say you're on a road with 2 or more lanes going in the same direction, and you come upon an emergency vehicle, or really any kind of vehicle, stopped at the right side of the road. If there are vehicles right beside you in the lane next to you so that you physically can't change lanes because there isn't room for you to get over, then slow down as you go by the stopped vehicles and drive carefully by them, keeping an eye out for anyone that might be moving around outside the stopped car. That may also be your only choice if your view is blocked by a larger vehicle in front of you, such as a semi. And by the time you see the vehicle pulled over, there's no time for you to safely change lanes. Slowing down at least makes the situation safer, as you'll be in better control of your car, you'll have more time to react, and any crash that could possibly result would be less severe. If you're on a 2-lane road with only 1 lane going in each direction, and you see a vehicle stopped up ahead at the side of the road, reduce your speed as you approach it. If there is no oncoming traffic, you can swing over slightly into the other lane to put more space between you and the stopped car as you pass it. If there is oncoming traffic, or you're in a no passing zone where you're not to cross the center line because of restricted visibility up ahead, then slow down and drive carefully as you go past the other car. In addition, if you're out driving and you see or hear an ambulance, fire engine, or police car moving up through traffic behind you, and you're in their lane or a lane they might need to use to get through traffic, get out of their way by pulling over to the side of the road and stopping, preferably stopping on the right side of the road if traffic allows. If you can't come to a complete stop for some reason, at least pull over and slow down. If they're approaching you and you're not on a divided highway, you should also pull over and stop, again preferably to the right, in order to clear a wide path down the center of the road for the emergency vehicles to go through. And while we're on the subject of moving over, there are other times when it's the right time to do that. If you're on the highway in the right lane and you see another vehicle attempting to merge into traffic and they'll be entering the roadway about the same time you'll be going by, then move over if it's safe to do so and let them in. Sometimes you can't move over because of traffic all around you, but if you can, moving over is the courteous and safer thing to do. And one last move over situation. After you pass someone on a multiple lane road, move over into the right lane again, keeping the passing lane clear for others. The left lane is for passing. You're not supposed to take up residence there. It's not your home away from home. To wrap it up, remember to move over and slow down. It's not only the law, but it could save a life. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and drive safe.